Hey Cancer, today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Cancer, and as always, a general read. Wow, look at this separation. Let your friends help you. So I feel there's a spirit protection over you, especially with a separation. A lot of you, it's been a divorce for some weeks, but definitely someone you've been with for some time. And I feel like things are coming to a conclusion here. So a lot of healing, you're finally releasing things, Obviously, all this is always a journey. As I always say, Cancer, it's always a journey. But a lot of you have moved on to a new person, which has been showing up in your reads as well. And I feel like this codependent energy that's been in your energy for a few weeks now, too, coming up as the devil. A lot of you as a narcissist have received a narcissistic injury. And so all of that will, as you heal that and fade that part out where, again, you're not giving them attention or energy or time, that will close out and it will be over. And to be honest, I feel it's exactly what Spirit's been guiding you to do in my readings. So let's see what we have here. What is it that Spirit wants to add? So heart-to-heart conversation. So a lot of you maybe reconnect with your person. I honestly feel this is the genuineness that's happening. Yeah, engagement with your new person. Your love life is ascending to higher levels. This is your new person. So a lot of you probably are having really deep conversations. Yeah, getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. So a lot of you are really focused on your partnership and letting that separation, that time apart, like that X fade away, and they have no choice to surrender, which I think it's a good energy. I do feel that happening for a lot of you. We've got chemistry, which is your person. Obviously, stay optimistic. Those of you going through legal aspects, I feel this is a good energy. And yes, marriage for a lot of you. This was a wedding, a marriage, probably with an ex. But again, we are showing that you're moving up to higher levels of commitment. And this is someone who you have true potential with, we've gotten for weeks now that you guys have met someone who's basically your match, your energy match. So this is a good sign, Cancer, for you. Let's see. I'm going to pull on the interference. Where the interference, the energy of the interference for Cancer. So running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. The more distance that's coming, the more distance that's being created here, the more this person just is surrendering. This is what's happening. Loyalty. I really feel this is your person, your new person. You're dedicated to your new person here. And longing and pining, aching. To me, that's the X, because they're lonely. So withdrawn, loathsome, single. Now this person is single. They have to accept. They wish they didn't. They regret what they did. I do feel the past energy regrets what they did. This is all coming to a close. This is coming to a close with a past energy. So let's pull for the main spread now. So we've got the Ace of Wands. Yes. And this is the chemistry, the fire. This is someone who's definitely your energetic match. We have emotional withdrawal. To me, that's the distance. That's the boundaries created with that past energy. The more you emotionally distance yourself, again, create healthy boundaries for yourself, the better. Commitment here with the Hierophant. Again, this could also be the settlement of a marriage. You've got the Two of Cups here, spiritual union. Again, your spiritual match, which is right below the Ace of Wands. You've got moving on, and the card that flew out was the hope, the star. So don't lose hope under the marriage. A lot of you is this marriage, but you're moving on. This is the progress. Because of the emotional distance, there's that strong energy of things clearing out. Beautiful. And then we have judgment. This would be a judgment, right? Things settling. A lot of you is the court. But this is meant to be. Everything's happening now for a reason. And this change was meant for you. So give more of this Ace of Wands. Yeah. New commitment here. Hierophant. You guys could be dealing with Taurus. You've got Taurus twice. You've got Aquarius as well. But a Tower, and there goes the Devil. So something ends, right? The devil, the narcissistic energy, is in shock of your new passion. They're in shock of your commitment to someone else. They see you loyal. They see you shining. They see you really doing well now. I also feel they're just hating on your happiness. And that's just what would happen, right? Because they no longer have this control with this Eight of Cups. Camera, this Eight of Cups, which is the healthy boundaries you've created. Yeah, the past. And they feel abandoned. There goes the narcissistic injury. The past feels an injury. And for some of you, it doesn't have to be that you're with a relationship. Those who are single, this is your emotional distance. Once you come to this terms of your awakening, this could be a spiritual journey for yourself. But just coming to terms with a different version of yourself. This is where the injury happens with the distance. Let's get more on this Hierophant. Why the wisdom here? And the devil comes out again. This devil religiously comes out in your read. A lot of you is the fight, the battle at court, Five of Wands. So this is coming to an end. But this person these are the kind of people that just don't go down without a fight, Cancer. That's just how they are. They'll try to manipulate in many different ways. Camera on this devil energy. Ace of Cups. Yep, you've moved on. It's a jealous. So a lot of, they're longing and they're mad that you found new love. This is the Solitary. They know that now they're going to be by themselves. Yep, Four of Swords. They're going to be by themselves. And here you are, what they're watching you move on, or even your self-love. Ace of Cups represents your self-care, self-love. But eventually you're going to embark in new because of your boundaries. Camera on this devil. Yep, the wheel has turned and this is over. Because, there for a lot of you, this is a new commitment, Ten of Cups. But the end of a marriage and the starting of something new. So this wheel is here. Again, the devil is, realizing this is over. And this devil energy is over. So this is ending. Beautiful. This moving on is very real. Don't lose hope with the Star about this transition. It's a slow process. Clearly, I think, oh no, it was another reading I got that energy from, but this feels like long time coming, right? And I know it has been for a lot of you because I've been picking it up for a while. Okay, remember this Two of Cups. Look at that. You've met someone very loyal. Queen of Pentacles, loyalty. So this confirms the loyalty card that we saw earlier. This is a very stable person. Someone you could actually move forward with the Chariot. Same goals. You both are moving in the same direction. Energetically, you're both the same match. You both balance each other out because you have the light and the dark here in the Chariot. The Chariot is the sign of Emperor, Empress. So there's a balance with this union. Okay, more on this moving on. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Page of Cups. Lots of pages. So that means it's a lot of fresh energy. And you're taking these chances in life. It's all new too. And it just has a really feel good of newness. And I feel like an energetic encouragement with all these pages because there's a lot that you're starting over because pages are fresh. So this new version of you emotionally, physically with your pentacles, your money's going to start. Page of Swords, this person is more of a mental connection with them where you see things new. You're seeing life in a different light. There's more optimism here. There's a lot of talking. Remember we said heart-to-heart conversation. So there's probably going to be a lot of conversations, probably with this ex, probably those in divorce, closing out, but it doesn't matter because it's clarifying the moving on. Stay calm. And stay calm, Cancer, and stick to your goal. Okay, more on okay, more on the Star. Okay, more on the Star. Yeah, so this is going to take time. have faith that things are going to work out, right? Two of Wands, stick to a lot of twos. Because there's a lot going on, right? You got Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, but you've got Eight of Pentacles, and yeah, it's going to come to an end. Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. It's going to take time, a lot of finalizing and fine-tuning here. This wasn't easy. This is why it feels like a long time coming for a lot of you. It really has been. Let me clarify this Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, and there goes the Devil. So you know that this person, you got to work with, oh God, Cancer. You've got to work with this crazy devil, and you've got to outsmart them. You know, Queen of Wands is a very smart person, and I'm seeing two versions here because this is the fight between you and the devil. And so you've have faith that you're outsmarting the devil. You caught on to the BS, right? Yes, they're going to also have some Queen of Wands in reverse energy towards you, right? Jealousy, you know, the longing. Now they know they're going to be alone. So all of a sudden, you know, it's like they're regretting what they did. It never ceases to amaze me, Cancer, how this devil shows up in your readings always with two different decks or multiple decks all the time. So this is progress, because Eight of Cups in the bottom, it's closing a chapter, and Judgment there too. So it's all happening. I'm going to clarify the Ten of Swords as well. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords again. So now the Ten of Swords is clarified by Queen of Pentacles. And a lot of you, this is the negotiation of finances. And also this person, I'm sorry to be laughing, but it's crazy because this has been such an ongoing energy. This person is losing, right? This was the wife card. So this is an ex that's it. It's over. They have to surrender the fact that they're no longer the main husband or woman, you know, main wife or woman, main man or woman. That you've moved on. There's someone that's taken her place, his or her place, because obviously you've got so much newness going on. So this is done. This is done. All right. So what are the blockages here? Wow. So third party, I think that's you. They feel obviously someone's in the way. So clearly that's a block. You've moved on. Cord cutting. Yes, you're letting them go. Cut cords daily to people and situations draining you. That's done. Oh, I knew it. This is why I was saying, Cancer, there's a protection over this separation. So whatever's happening, here you go with your spiritual protection. Your guides are guiding you. I felt that earlier in the read. And then you have codependent addictions holding you back. This is a codependent energy. So Spirit is protecting you. You've got a protection over this devil, and you've had it for some time. Oh, wait. Oh my God. Look who fell here. Oh, there goes the lovely narcissist. There they go. It was like they wanted to make sure they made their main entrance without me noticing. Cut cords past and present narcs in your life. So there's a lot of cut cording. This is over. This is so over, Cancer. You know, and you have to set these boundaries too. You know, this is how you co-create and, you know, understand what's happening to you. Commit to the process, commit to the moving on. But this is done. So let's see what some of the codependent warnings for some of you with what they can come up with, these crazy people. So what's the energy on these codependent interferences? Or maybe just guidance of what can come up here. So selfish, yep. You are wrapped in your own desires. Try looking at and caring about the needs of others. So this person clearly doesn't care. They're very selfish, and they're just wrapped in their own desires, which is to make you prolong your happiness as much as possible. Greed, those in court, yep. They're going to show this is about finances for them. They know it's over, so they're resorting to their last plead here. You're too attached to things in excessive way. Nothing good comes out of it. So I don't think they're going to really win here. I really don't feel that. And fearful. Of course they are. So yes, they're fearful. They are fearful. They're in greed. They know that they've lost. A learned behavior that can be unlearned. Also a low vibrating feeling that creates limitations for you and future happiness. So You know, this person obviously is triggered. Again, the narcissistic injury we talked about because of your boundaries. So let's see what other guidance here. What other guidance for Cancer? These detours, divine interventions, delays, and detours. Oof. So there's is definitely a protection here. Wow, yeah, here we go. Look at all the energies I feel. There's definitely a divine protection here, divine intervention. Some things may be delayed. So again, patience always. But external party, yep, a karmic contract. Karmic contracts, family, finances, and other material concerns or responsibilities are causing an interference and stress. And that's the greed of this person. A lot of you, it's definitely court finances. But also, this is just a person, for those who are interference, they're just consuming. They're an external party. They're karmic contracts that have to be closed. And then there goes the new love for a lot of you, which we've been seeing for weeks now. New love or a new phase in love is beginning. And you guys definitely are all on this newness. There's more of a exciting energy around you. And those who haven't embarked, it's soon to come. You guys got Capricorn, Scorpio, we said Aquarius, Taurus energy, we have fire sign energy. We got everybody here, but this is a very big change that's happening. I'm going to pull these cards as warning, especially those going through court issues. Wow, okay. Bad traits, yep, jealousy. They're jealous. Their jealousy has become toxic. Careful and don't be too trusting. Yeah, don't be trusting here. Intuition. Is it your intuition or are you overthinking a situation? So your intuition is telling you for sure. Let's get more on this warning. This person is definitely jealous. Wow, okay. We've got abuse, emotional abuse. They undermine your sense of self-worth and or self-esteem. Yes, so be careful with their attacks. And cheating, double life. They're single when you're not around. Lots of flirting, questionable behavior. This person is never alone, right? If this is a double life, this is a person who has all this other stuff going on and then wants to show that they're not doing anything. So you know they're a liar here. This is a cheating person. Guidance for you, Cancer, forgiveness. The time has come to forgive others and to finally forgive yourself. This is for those who are my empaths specifically as well. You know, I want to emphasize for you guys because your hearts are soft and always want to look into things and see beyond these crazy people. These people have no fixing. So, I mean, I'm not saying this in a harsh way and that I don't believe and I'm not sending love. You just learn that narcissists are what they are. And as an empath and as an empath of myself, there's nothing I need to do. What I need to do is the biggest self-love and self-care you can do is to give to yourself. And so these people will just consume you every time. We are all human and we all make mistakes. You know, being able to forgive will lead to unconditional love, compassion, and ultimate happiness. And so this is about knowing that you're human, that we do have a forgiving heart, but it could also lead to bigger issues. And this is why Spirit is confirming cutting cords. The cut cords is twice here. You know, it's done. You know, this codependent energy, they're jealous. You know, they're jealous of you. Narcissists will be, for those dealing with strong narcissism. Shadow work. Examine your shadow self to understand the parts of you that are wounded and repressed. So a lot of you, and also to close this out, a lot of this shadow work had to be done. I do feel I'm speaking to a lot of you who have done the work, which is why the reward, to me, this is confirmation that the reward of shadow work will be to close out what's not for you anymore. So, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. This is good. Don't believe this person. This person is going to make their last. For a lot of you, you are protected, though. I will say you are very protected. I felt that in the beginning of the read. But this person is going to make their last attempts. Or whatever they do, they've been showing up for a while, so you know the deal. Please like, share, subscribe.